Hello and welcome. Thanks for tuning in to Disembodied Screams, Horror That Lives in Your Soul. This episode diving into the 1978 movie Halloween, arguably the movie that started the slasher genre. More on that in a moment. And with all that said, let's get started. Notes are on my phone, so if you see me looking down from time to time, or multiple times, that's the reason why. I did say Halloween launched the slasher genre at the start, which I think is partially true, but a quick Google search gave me a list of those that came before it. Most I knew of, but I was surprised by one on this list, and it was the movie 13 Women from 1932. I had no idea the slasher genre went back that far. And Google said that that movie is considered one of the earliest examples of a slasher film, according to Google, documenting women being harassed and murdered after receiving a horoscope foreseeing their doom. I haven't seen it. Might have to check it out someday. Might even put a little haiku and a video eventually together for it. I might dive into some of these pre-Halloween slashers as a little series on here. It might be kind of fun to do, to really dig into the history and the past of this genre, because it is one of my favorite genres to watch. And there is a trailer on YouTube for that movie if you want to watch it. And like I said, most people probably didn't know about it. I know I didn't know about it until I did this list. And I live and breathe this genre and the slasher genre too. I've seen a lot of slasher movies. Most people know Psycho, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Black Christmas, and most horror fans, maybe not casual fans of the genre, know of Mario Bava's Bay of Blood from 1971. It was an inspiration for Halloween, in case you didn't know that. And I could keep going down the slasher movie rabbit hole because there are others I didn't mention, like Torso and Peeping Tom. But I'm not doing this episode for a history lesson. I just want to let you know of other slasher movies before Halloween, a movie that really did put this genre into the cinema in full force. It made it sexy and in vogue. And once it got hot, everybody wanted to do one, and everybody seemed to do one. Like I said before, too, I've seen a bunch, some good, some bad, some unwatchable, some just unwatchable from start to finish. But I always love going back to Halloween whenever I revisit Haddonfield. And with that said, here's the haiku. Highlights for the movie. John Carpenter's score, iconic. I mean, I think everybody knows that score. Even if you don't follow this genre, you've heard that score somewhere along the way. Even if you don't know what movie it's from, you know that score. It's that iconic. Jamie Lee Curtis as the final girl all-timer. She's an amazing actress and went on to do amazing things in cinema. Michael Myers, iconic cinema villain. He's up there with the Freddys and the Jasons and all the other ones that have come with it too. He's a big one in the genre. Carpenter's direction keeps the tension strong, better than most slasher movies. Acting's top notch. I mean, Donald Pleasance as Dr. Loomis. He's just the right amount of crazy, just the right amount. He's not overly crazy, but he's crazy most of the times. Love Donald Pleasance in this movie and all these John Carpenter movies he was in, like Escape from New York, and he was just so good. Love Donald Pleasance. And like I said before, Jamie Lee Curtis, she's just amazing in her role in this film. It has a really strong supporting cast, a really great cast around Jamie Lee. But she definitely is the star when you watch it. It's like watching Aliens. You can see Sigourney Weaver's star shining bright in that movie above all others, even though they did great in Aliens too. There's a lot of great actors in Aliens and Alien, but Sigourney Weaver definitely did shine through. And I might eventually get into that series in haiku form too. Moving on in my notes, suspenseful and gripping. Effects are great. Love the effects in this. They work. They're minimal. They're not as many as you think there are. There's not as many kills as you think there are. But when you get the effects, they are solid and strong. And really, I just can't say enough good things about this one. I can see why it was so popular and why it is still so popular and why it is so influential to the slasher genre. And that will wrap it up. Thanks for watching. And if you enjoyed this episode, check out the other horror movie episodes talking about on the channel. Do you have a favorite slasher movie? Do you have a favorite no one has ever heard of? Try me. Drop it in the comments below, and I will see if I've seen it before. And if I haven't seen it before, if you put it in the comments, then other people looking at this video will get to see those comments, and then maybe they'll go check it out, and I'll go check it out, and maybe I'll eventually talk about it. So let's try and put a bunch of good slasher movies in the comments below. Again, take care. Thanks for listening. Thanks for being awesome, people. Thanks for just checking out everything. Subscribe if you like what I'm doing. Thumbs up if you like this video. Happy Halloween, and let's get on out of here. Take care.